Hello everybody, Kai's23 here, and welcome to Rogue Galaxy. Now, I'm going to be doing this as part of something new on my channel called Retro Friday, where every Friday I play, well, for a while now it's just going to be Rogue Galaxy, but every Friday it's going to be a different game series until I finish it. So, for the next few Fridays, until this game is done, I'm going to be playing Rogue Galaxy. And now this will only be updated on Fridays and no other time. This is one of my favorite games from the PS2 era. I've sadly never finished it. But that is all about to change, because we are now going to play Rogue Galaxy. Hopefully I have everything fixed. Audio, I know there's some visual things that I can't fix that. I mean, I probably could, it's just I have no idea how to. The war that divides the galaxy has cast its shadow upon the distant desert planet of Rosa. Highly valued for its natural resources, Rosa has put under direct control of the Longardian Federation in an attempt to prevent invasion by the Draxian Empire. Under Longardia's watchful eye, the enslaved Rosians now find themselves forbidden to leave the planet.
Trapped within this desert wasteland. The sands of time blow ceaselessly. But it's not gonna end like this. I'm gonna find my way out of here. I swear it.
You sure he's in this backwoods bumpkin town?
The information came from a credible source. He's here, all right. He should be hiding out somewhere on Rosa.
Desert Claw? He's one of the galaxy's top hunters. Maybe he got his mitts on a load of dosh and he's off living it up somewhere. Can't believe he'd be wasting his time on this slave rock.
Don't worry, he's somewhere on this planet. My instincts are infallible.
Like I'm gonna trust a robot's instincts.
I would if I were you. They're quite uncanny. Besides, I can use this to determine whether or not he's the real deal. Just leave it to Steve, all right?
Really? Well, the captain will be pretty cheesed off if we don't find him. So you'd better come through on this.
I know.
Those two are my favorite characters in this game, Steve and Simon. Steve the robot and Simon the short little guy. Really don't know what to call him. But they are like the comedy relief of this game.
Tuckered out, huh? You did well, boy.
2 medium-sized mish. Okay, pal, you met your quota.
And here's your pay.
Huh? Is that all? Can't you spare a little extra?
We didn't bring that much with us, you know? Besides, slaves like you should be grateful we even bother to share our rations.
I'm not doing this for my health, you know. This is all that I got today. Those Longardians are getting a little too big for their britches. You gonna let them get away with it?
No, no. Don't get so worked up over it. It's been 2 years since Rose has been under Longardian rule. They're still struggling to get used to this place. We'll get our chance soon enough.
Man, why did Rosa have to get mixed up in this war? It used to be such a peaceful planet.
The Longardians aren't all bad, though. Now that their lookouts are posted at the gate, we never get beasts in town anymore.
But the whole reason they're posted there is to keep an eye on us. What the?
Seems I spoke too soon. There's a beast in town. A pretty big one by the looks of it.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Jaster, wait.
Don't worry, I'll behave. That thing? This is bad. It's heading for the residential area. Huh? Damn, I'm surrounded.
Don't sweat it. These foes are nothing. They just rode in on the big guy's coattails.
Huh? Who are you?
Let's finish these chumps off first.
Here we go.
Yes, I do want to know how to play the game. I do remember the controls for this. Yes. Yes. And yes. Wrong way. Yes, yes, I can attack with my action gauges low. Now, before I go any further, you see where it says skills, and you see those little bars next to my sword and my gun up there, next to Jaster, the main character's name. Those represent the level bar of the weapon. Once that gets to maxed, I will be able to do something with it, but unfortunately I can't do anything until I get to the next planet. And we do figure out who he is later
You're
on.
pretty strong.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Who are you?
I'm your ally, of course. For now, anyway. More importantly, the big fella went off toward the residential area. That beast is worth at least 20,000. Come on.
20,000? What are you, some kind of hunter?
Pretty much.
Okay.
If things start to get hairy up ahead, use the transporter. Know your way around it?
Yes. Save your game, you can teleport to other ones you have on the planet, but you cannot teleport between worlds, and it heals you. So I'll do is that. Boom, I'm healed. Bapu and Mish. Are these the two that I just captured? Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Actually, that's a nifty little feature for how it does the battles and stuff. Yes. Yes. But, we're gonna go this way first. Because I know that's the way you're supposed to go, so...
They ever quit?
Let's go this way.
That was a cinch. Damn it. What's going on here? Why did they let that thing get in?
Sarky, of course. So I may have to come back here to open up that chest later on. I think there's like 4 different keys or something. Oh, wait. No. Just because I can... Not gonna waste the heal potion.
Those guys were no challenge at all.
Because I can just run back to the teleporter real quick. Heal.
This isn't good.
And I love the little idle conversations that they get out of combat. It's really cool.
Here they come. That's the end of that.
Now, because this is the first episode for Rogue Galaxy on Retro Friday, it is going to be a little bit longer. So I might end up finishing up the whole Planet of Rosa chapter right now.
That's how you get it done.
So it might be a little bit longer. What?
Here we go.
I might have to change the camera angle.
Is that all you got?
Really?
This is what you get.
I love the guns. Yes. Revelations. Basically, if you ever played Final Fantasy X, it's almost the same type of thing. You place an item, and you learn abilities. Some of them give you Attack Up, Burning Strike Up, Flash Sword level 2. That's for every character you get that's part of your team. Okay, got another one.
Damn it.
That'll actually come in handy later
Let that thing get it.
for my next 2 party members. Now, every character has a ranged attack as well as a melee attack. Jaster, he has sword and gun. Can open this without the earth key. Okay, so there's 2. I think there's 4 keys in total that I have to get. I think it's Star, Sun, Earth, and Moon. I could be wrong, there could be another one.
Oh, it's awfully noisy all of a sudden.
It would appear a beast has invaded the town. What luck! The Desert Claw would never pass up a chance to score a load of points like this. Let's go check it out.
Are you bonkers? It's way too dangerous.
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait for me.
Like I said, comedy relief of this game. I wang it in duo.
One after another.
That really could have turned out really bad. This guy has some really good jumping skills. Now, stuff like that may not seem very useful, the CO2 powder there, but it's actually very, very useful. You'd be surprised. Because you can use it for revelations and stuff. Yeah, I don't need to use it right now, so I'm not going to bother. I think if you defend, it actually goes up faster. I just noticed that. I think next time, for next episode, I might have to turn this down a little bit more in terms of volume. So yeah, Sun Key. So there's already 3 different chests that you have to open by getting the keys and stuff. But yeah, I'm using an emulator to play this on my computer. It took me 2 hours to get the whole thing set up so I could use my PS3 controller on this. Not fun, let me tell you. But you can adjust the volume and stuff, and it was at 100. I lowered it down to 5. I might have to lower this even more.
Wait.
Huh?
Now we go our separate ways.
What? What do you mean?
I can't go with you anymore. Sorry. Just go into the residential area and take down that big brute.
Hey, hold on a second. I can't take that thing out by myself.
You don't think so? Here, try this. It's much better than that butter knife of yours.
Whoa.
And this.
What's this?
Visual error up at the top there. Don't worry about that.
A battle recorder. It'll capture the fight from start to finish. You ought to get a lot of points for bagging that fella. Go on. Take it with you. See you later.
No, wait! How can you just leave me here?
I hate these things. I really do. Especially when you have to fight them by yourself.
Damn it. Fine. You can't scare me. Bring it on. Fellas. Here we go.
Yeah, I know. I love these abilities. Yep. Oh.
Not good.
I only have one. Shoot. No, 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 no. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Not good.
Seriously. I'm gonna have to buy more. There we go. Dead. Oh, and didn't keep his experience on the sword from when he was in my team.
Hey! You're not half bad, kid!
Huh? Oh, my! Could it be?
Steve-O, what's going on?
Just look!
Come on, what is it?
Yes?
There's no doubt about it. And see what he's got there? That's Desert Claw's weapon. Desert Seeker, one of the 7 sacred galactic swords.
So that means that you must be the legendary hunter, Desert Claw!
The what?
Oh, I can't believe how lucky we are. To think we found him this quickly.
No kidding!
I told you he'd be on this planet, didn't I? Didn't I? See?
Well now, aren't we the lucky ones? Mission accomplished. Let's head on back. Come on, you too, mister.
Whoa! Wait a second. What are you trying to do? Look, I've got to take care of that beast up there. You're in my way.
Ah, why bother? I mean, it's such a chore. Come to our ship, and we'll give you all kinds of sweet jobs that beat the pants off plain old beast hunting. Come on.
Knock it off. I have to go now, or that thing is gonna destroy the town. Let me go.
That's our Desert Claw, a man of unbending determination.
Ah, whatever you say. We'll accompany you on your hunting trip, but when this little escapade's over, you're coming with us. Is that a deal?
Huh? Why should I?
Then it's settled. Let's be on our way.
Like I said, comedy relief of the game. Yes. Now, like the game said, there are 7 legendary star swords in this game.
Here they come.
I don't know if I'm going to get all 7,
Those guys were no challenge at all.
because there's actually one that you have to do this game's version of crafting to get it, and it is super hard. I remember one time it took me like 5 hours just to try and get some of the parts for the sword. I honestly don't know why things are gray like that and not white. There's reasons why you can buy multiples of your beginning weapons. Just an FYI. Woo. Woohoo. So, Steve. Steve, where's your doggy? Where's Blue? Please tell me somebody got that reference. And you're Ice Cube. I want this so bad. Accessory shaped mark, which means it's like a pendant. Now, one thing I haven't really shown you is this transporter. Save, teleport, exchange points, item storage. No tallies to display. You can use your hunter points to get stuff later on. I think when you get to the 3rd planet or something.
Here.
Silver bangle. Breakthrough. Protection. Amplification. Let's go with protection. Because that unlocks a lot for Steve. Plus now when we're in battle and his little thing pops up, I can just press the button and it'll automatically do it for me.
We cannot run away from this one.
What the?
Here we go.
Charge attacks. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Seriously. Max heal. Wait, wait, max heal. Shoot.
Here I come.
Ah, Steve, you're so awesome.
This may be a dangerous situation.
Man, you guys suck. Wait, what? Fight separately, pick on two targets. Worry about that later.
This should help us put our skills to the test.
Simon will be saying that a lot.
What are the Guardian Watchmen doing?
What I should probably do as Simon says. I know that seems like a lot, but I'm going to be going through them pretty fast. I'll worry about saving later. Oh, seriously?
Entering battle.
Oh, good.
That's how you get it done.
Let's go explore this house. Oh, whoa, whoa. Apparently that's how you go into first-person view. Yeah, the guy that gave us the sword was Desert Claw. Can I open the menu? Why can I not open the menu? Strategy. Team command. Okay. Back on the same target, it's a lot easier. They'll go down pretty fast. One thing is once you give them abilities, they tend to
Those guys were no challenge at all.
like to use their abilities a lot. Okay. I keep pressing start for the menu. It's not start that I need. I have to reverse that. Most games are like up is down, down is up. And it's getting me confused. I feel like there's something over here I'm supposed to be doing. Treasure chest. Really?
Here they come.
Oh no, no, not sand torches.
Is that all you got?
What a bother.
I hate those sand tortoises. Okay, real quick. Max heal.
This should help us put our skills to the test.
Apparently I know
I
these
have
people.
trouble getting through here.
I'm going to save it now. This save is just me testing out the game. Make sure that everything worked. And now, to fight the beast.
The residential area's beyond here.
Gosh, he's not a quiet fella, is he? Must be rather large as well.
You're not planning on having all three of us go in there, are you?
You want to fight them all by yourself?
No, not at all. That's crazy, totally reckless.
You know, Mr. Claw, I think you forfeit any points you earn if you, die.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ooh, Dresser don't take nothing from no one.
Poor kid. We hardly knew him.
I love how the doors open automatically.
There it is.
Mark 8 Salamander.
That is certainly a big monster, all right.
Are you positive about this, Mr. Claw?
Like I have a choice.
Whoa, this thing is huge. We cannot run away from this one.
Watch you don't get crushed. Hang on. His foot armor's off.
I get it now. That's a Mark 8 Salamander.
It just told us that.
If we can manage to break the shackles on its legs, then the shield on its back will open up. Let's hurry up and break the other shackles.
Are you really using a camera, Steve?
Here I come. Hurry
Piece of cake.
This is bad.
This time I'm gonna be back alive.
Hey!
That's
look at
disgusting.
that! That's gotta be his weak spot!
Try attacking him there.
What? How am I supposed to do that?
Jump on its back and hack away. Isn't it obvious?
Are you nuts? There's no way!
Hang on! I've got just the thing for this kind of situation.
What's that?
I'll tell you later. Watch this.
What the?
That's my monography shot. What do you reckon? Do you like it? Jump on the back of those monography platforms and you can get up on the back of the beast. Here you go, big man. Why don't you take this for now? When the platform disappears, just shoot up another one. But remember, you must equip the monography shot first before you can use it.
Now's your chance. Go get him, Mr. Claw.
Yep, I already did. Yep, I already did. Wait. Yep. Wait. Stop. Really?
Did that do it?
Nope. I'm afraid not.
But you're almost there. Is the battle recorder ready? That kind of beast will net you heaps of points. Make sure you get it all on tape.
What? You mean this?
Oh, now that is a well-used recorder.
Use that to record your battle with the beast. And later on, you can turn it in for points. Now finish off the beast by yourself. After all, it's your prize.
All right. Then here goes.
Its heart has stopped, but it's still being controlled by the power of the rune. Destroy the rune in its head.
Oh, come on. Like a legendary hunter needs your help.
I get the feeling he sort of does. I wonder why. Is he really Desert Claw? I suppose looks can be deceiving.
I was wondering when they're going to mention that.
He doesn't need to show off. He may not look it, but he's got the goods.
Seriously? Really? Oh crap. Do I need to use that? Completely missed anyways. I'm going to be skipping that ability until I get to level 2. And then you can see the new way that it activates. Woo! There we go. One thing that's cool is, even though I'm knocked down, I can still use my abilities. Really? Come on. Yes.
Hooray! Ha ha! You did it!
That's our Desert Claw. You're the real deal.
Little do they know. Is that the monography shot? The thing is huge. And that's all I got for that bet.
Just as I thought. His potential may be greater than my own.
Because of one little monster?
So listen, Mr. Claw. You got a real name or something? Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm Jaster. Jaster Rogue.
Jaster, eh? Good. Yeah, it's a bit weird to keep calling you Desert Claw. So from now on, if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna call you Jaster, okay?
Now, let's get down to business. I'll be straight with you. Our boss says he wants to hire you. Would you come with us?
Hire me? What? Why me?
Good grief, isn't it obvious? You're Desert Claw, the legendary bounty hunter. And our boss, well, he wants to be a part of that. Let's just say he's scouting you for our team.
These guys still think I'm someone named Desert Claw. That means he must be Desert Claw. I had no idea he was such a big deal.
What is it, Jaster? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. So who is it that wants to hire me exactly?
Our boss, Captain Dorgan Goa, a pirate among pirates.
What? Dorgan Goa? The space pirate Dorgan Goa? You mean, you guys do space travel?
Of course. We're big-time pirates. We travel all over the galaxy. I mean, hunting has its moments, but tracking down immense treasure throughout the universe isn't half bad.
Me. Up in space. Yeah, I can see that. Not half bad at all.
Our ship is hidden in the desert to the west of here. Why don't you meet up with us there?
In the desert?
Well, you know, we had a couple of minor issues, and we couldn't actually dock at the spaceport. But look, we'll head back to the ship first. You come meet us there before tomorrow morning. All right? All right. Ta-da!
Hey, wait a minute. I haven't decided yet.
Oh, you'll be there, all right. I can see it in your eyes. You were made for the pirate life.
To find our ship, you need to take the west gate and head straight over the desert. Please be sure to prepare for your journey before setting out. We'll be seeing you later. Ta-ta!
Okay. What's the mark? Nothing there. We're gonna go head to the shop real quick.
I wonder if they'll ever realize I'm not Desert Claw.
Oh, that got dark pretty fast. Who's a revelation? Oh, I only have Jester. I remember, what's his face needs one? Steve. So I'll keep that for him.
Those space pirates, are they really...
Wild Edge. crud. Wait, can I sell anything? That was a nice view of the pillar. What do I have that I can sell? Nada. Yeah, I love how that big boss fight only gave me one simple little tri-heal and only 280 credits. Hello.
I can go to space, but how am I gonna tell Raoul?
By going through the teleporter and teleporting back it that way. Which we'll do in a second. This house is open. Okay. I don't get it. Don't know why that house is open, but whatever. We'll keep going around this way.
Captain Dorgan Goa, huh?
What?
I'll take you on. Piece of cake.
Oh, that was easy. No. I thought I had a revelation for the Sanchez fruit. My mistake.
I wonder if they'll ever realize I'm not Desert Claw.
Wait. Exchange points. You are in total... I went from rank 100 to 96. And do you know who number 1 is? Oh, apparently if I get to these different ranks, I get different items. Desert Claw. Oh, can't press circle, you have to press X. Salget. Near the church. Ooh. This is the church, right? Yeah.
Captain Dorgan Goa, huh?
Oh. This would have been nice before the boss battle. Really would have been nice before the boss battle. Are you gonna give me credits? Give me money.
Sounds like things have calmed down out there.
Yeah. But it was a bit more tough than usual.
I'm glad you're okay.
Me too. But listen, Raoul.
What is it?
Never mind.
What's going on, Jester?
Raoul. I'm really grateful. You found me abandoned on the church steps and raised me to be who I am today.
What's all this about? Are you okay? Did you hit your head?
Well, I'm heading out.
All right.
Considering I want the chest that's in here. Where were all these people when I was in here talking with Raoul? Oh, before I get too far. Stone grows. No. I would have swore there was a shortcut to equip stuff, but... whatever.
It was outside the western gates, right?
Hey, look, another treasure chest. Defuse the bomb. Cruise AP drift is here. What are you? Space duck? So my action points were reduced to 0. Huh. Oh, what?
Space pirates. Are they
How did
really?
I miss this? Cumulus. Really? That would have been good for, Simon. I'm guessing this is a weapon for Simon too, right? Yeah. Oh! Okay, now... No. Display equipment first. Ah, much more organized. Oh, hey look, my AP's back up. Okay, let's go rent a Yago.
I wonder if they'll ever realize I'm not Desert Claw.
The skeletal-looking camel thingy. It's pretty freaky looking. Let's go meet the pirates. After I'm done meeting the pirates and stuff, that's when I will be saving and turning it off and ending the first episode. Apparently it's not credits, it's Zen. My bad.
Jester,
I came back and talked to you.
Raoul, what are you doing here?
thought you could just leave without saying anything?
I'm sorry. I didn't want you to try to stop me.
Me? Stop you?
I want to leave this planet and travel through space. I want to see new things and learn about this vast galaxy we live in. It's been my dream since I was little. Come on, Raoul. What do you say? I'm sorry, Raoul. Thank you so much for raising me and taking care of me. Well, I'm off.
Wait. I always knew this day would come. Do you remember when you were just a boy? We'd always look up at the stars together.
Yeah. Of course I remember. We'd gaze up at the stars and talk about outer space.
Okay. That's a
You know, Raoul,
graphical
I made up my
glitch.
mind. I want to go into space one day.
Really? And what would you do out there?
Huh? Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I still want to go, for sure. Can I, Raoul? Huh? Can I?
Of
Just
course you
ignore the
can,
graphical
Jester.
glitch.
You can do anything you want.
Uh-huh.
Right now, your eyes are shining just like they were back then. Self-assured, straightforward eyes. I don't think I could stop you if I tried. Go, Jester. But I want you to remember something. You're the only family I've got. From the moment I first held you, a crying little baby 17 years ago, I've come to think of you as my son.
And you haven't
And
aged one
that, my
day.
boy, will never, ever change.
Raoul.
I'll be waiting here for your return. I'm sure it'll be a little lonely.
He's trying to guilt me.
Raoul. Someday, I'm gonna save everyone on this planet. I can't let Rosa remain in slavery forever.
Then I'll stay here, hoping and praying for your success. Take care of yourself, Jester.
Okay, so I don't know what that graphical glitch was. That's really weird. Hopefully that's the only one that actually happens. Oh good, the night actually works. What was afraid that maybe it was the night or something. That's why it wasn't working. These are beautifully rendered cutscenes for a PS2.
So that's Dorgan Goa's ship, huh? And so comes the end of one long day. Come dawn, I'll be leaving this planet. Something up there is waiting for me. I can feel it. And that's why I'm going into space.
Oh, you have no idea what's waiting for you. He.
It's almost morning.
Hey, Chester! Over here, big man!
Hey! Whoa! What gives? What the?
Well, there goes my 200 Zen.
Chester! Hurry up and get on!
Hey! What's the big idea? Damn it!
Oh.
What the hell is that thing?
Oh.
That was a close one.
Who are you?
Rogue Galaxy. I love games that have long intros like that where it takes forever just to get to the title. And so much cool stuff before it. Ugh. I think the hairs on my neck are standing up. This game is just so amazing. I think I've only been playing like a half an hour too. This
Now
brings back
that's
memories.
what I call a close shave. Seeing monsters that big and ugly nearly sent me into a tailspin myself.
We didn't mean to leave you out there like that. We fully intended to come back for you later, I swear.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. I got saved in the end. Listen, that girl back there.
You mean Kasala? Wow, you sure don't waste any time. That's Desert Claw for you. Listen though, don't you be getting any ideas, big man. To tell you the truth, she's...
So this is the guy.
That voice actor.
The legendary hunter, Desert Claw.
Are you Captain Dorgan Goa?
Huh? Hey, Bolthead, set this kid straight.
Allow me to introduce Zegram Gart, the Black Wolf. He's a bounty hunter handpicked by our boss, like you.
He's skilled all right, but he's got a big gob on him. Says he's a lone wolf. I think he just doesn't have any friends.
I hate teaming up with small fries. Never expected Desert Claw to be such a youngster. Guess you can't trust rumors, can you? Anyway, nice to meet you, Desert Claw.
Hey! So you're Desert Claw?
Wait, you're...
The one and only First Mate Muncha!
Is the captain still napping? Oh, he can be such a pain.
Oh! The Desert Claw has a shrewd look about him. That's what the captain would have said. I'm sure of it. When the captain's not around, I'm the one in charge. And Desert Claw or not, you'd better follow orders. You got that?
Okay.
Excellent. Now that that's out of the way, you're an official crew member on the Dorganok. All right. Now that we have the legendary hunter Desert Claw on our side, nothing can stop us. The treasures of the universe are ours for the taking.
I want a cat that can talk.
Hey, Raul, where's that ship going?
Ignore the graphical
I'm not
glitches.
Maybe to some planet somewhere.
Really? What do they have on other planets?
Well, all sorts of things.
Like what? What kind of things do you mean?
I've never been myself, so I don't really know.
Oh, Raul, you're no fun.
I'm sorry about that. I happen to like this planet. As long as I can live here, I'll be satisfied.
Really? But I want to go into space. I want to explore the galaxy and see what it's like out there.
Oh, really? I'm sure you will one day.
Yep, and I bet it'll be super cool. And when I come back, I'll tell you all about it, Raul.
Well, I'm looking forward to that.
I think that's just because of the ISO I have downloaded.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. So what do we do now?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Now we head for Zerard.
Zerard?
Goodness, haven't you heard of it? It's very advanced. The most civilized planet in the galaxy.
So, why are we going there?
We've got some important business there. Dorganark, full speed ahead!
Aye,
Your instructions will follow. Now I've got some lunch to eat, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be seeing you all later. Meow.
Typical cat.
You can take it easy too, Mr. Rogue. Perhaps you'd like to have a look around the ship while we're in transit.
Good idea. I mean, after all, this place is your home now, isn't it?
Well, that's going to do it for the first episode of Rogue Galaxy for Retro Friday. Hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. I am tingles all over because this game is just so amazing. So next time, we'll be heading to Zerard, hopefully. Well, if you have any comments on what would you like to see in this, like, should I try and get all of the 7-star swords? Should I do the optional bosses in this game? Please let me know in the comments section down below. And, well, I'll be seeing you on the next Retro Friday for Rogue Galaxy. Until then, take it easy.